Charlie Kirk's killing will forever be a testament to the power of karma. Again, we're like 4 hours after his murder. Me to all this Charlie Kirk nonsense. Bro, I was making job applications for a few hours and then I got a tweet and see Charlie Kirk has died. And you've got a gif here of a smiley, of a face going from shocked to smiling. A wise man once said, laughter at the expense of the wounded is the sound of a soul turning away from light. And that is the exact sound that we're hearing tonight all over X. It's one thing for a lone gunman, a crazy person to do a crazy thing. It's another thing for thousands and thousands of people to come to the defense of that person. This is like out of my lane in a lot of ways, but I have to make this video because it actually does tie in to the battle between good and evil. Here we go. While Charlie Kirk was busy getting shot, I was busy dancing in the forest. Me on the phone with my dad talking about Charlie Kirk word for word, clapped his ass. Seeing Charlie Kirk get shot makes me realize I only have one more chance to shoot my shot with you, baby girl. So this is just pure, it's just mockery all the way down. I don't know what is going on Twitter where the high percentage of responses that are just absolutely insane. Like, I'm just going to keep going. It's so bad. It is so disgusting and vile and awful. Okay, here's another one. Charlie Kirk got shot in Utah? ? Ha ha ha. It's like, oh man, it's crazy. It's so crazy. And then this is what I fear too, is that we need to fight fire with fire, like the Civil War talk, just the like violence leading to more violence. Charlie Kirk got shot for being a conservative and having different opinions than others. Truly disgusting, man. I mean, that really is what it is in a nutshell. He didn't do any violence. He didn't do anything deserving of death. The fact that so few people are willing to just accept that, willing to just give a little bit of humanity. It's been like a few hours, and the amount of people that can't even hold back their joy, their mockery, literally within the few hours of someone, an innocent person dying. Like, I cannot believe what I'm reading right now. This is such an indication of how bad things have gotten in society. And again, I don't usually do these types of videos. This is not a political video. This is not a video that has anything to do with Charlie Kirk's ideas. This is a video about a person being murdered for talking, and then an entire comment section mocking that person for being murdered for talking, for expressing ideas, for expressing opinions that apparently they don't agree with. But this just shows you how deep the rabbit hole goes in terms of the secular humanist project that we're in the middle of, the moral relativism project that we're in the middle of, like the really, really dark, disgusting underbelly that exists on the internet when people feel like they can say whatever they want and really let their real colors shine. Here's another one. Charlie Kirk was shot, yay, and it's playing like some celebration thing from Wicked, ironically, from Wicked. That's a bit too on the nose. Here's Charlie Kirk with his family, and I want people to see this image just for those who just can't seem to look at a human being as a human being. Like, you're so opposed to someone's ideas that you're willing to murder them. It's actually insane. Here is a father taken away from his children, taken away from his wife because he talked, literally, because he expressed opinions, because he shared ideas that people didn't like. I'm going to read through some of this because it's just next level. Just watched a video. Charlie Kirk got shot on the neck, crying, laughing face ×4 within hours of someone being murdered. Here's another one. Good morning, everyone. Charlie Kirk is dead? ? Funeral food be so good. I'd be forgetting who TF died. Whoa. It's actually insane. Just straight to the mockery. No empathy, no compassion, no sense of perspective, no sense of timing, no sense of tone, no sense of grace. Just straight to the mockery. I disagree with his ideas. I'm going to hop on Twitter and just say that I'm happy that he was murdered. I love this quote. Laughter at the expense of a wounded is the sound of a soul turning away from the light. So that's my tie into this video. I don't normally do this kind of video. I don't normally go political. My videos are about God. My videos are not about political things. This video is not even really about a political thing. A person who was murdered in plain sight. And I'm here to analyze the response to it and then to ask the question, what does this response expose? What does this response tell us about human nature? What does this response tell us about the problem of evil? That's the lens through which I'm looking at this. And I hope by the end of this video, you'll get a clearer picture of what I mean. Me liking every vile tweet about Charlie Kirk. It's honestly sad. I think of Psalm 35, which says, "But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Like godless jesters at a feast, they gnashed their teeth at me." It's been going on for a long time, people. The mob that swarms, the hatred that makes you dumb. Turn this anger into passion to preach the message of the cross. The only known solution to the hatred in the center of the human heart, the problem of evil that is all around us, the cultural decay that is so clearly in our faces. There's only one answer to all of this, and it's Jesus. Literally, only the love of Jesus can give you the power to forgive. Only the grace of Jesus can give you the strength to love enemies. And that is how the kingdom of heaven is always advanced. So I'm praying for revival. I said this in my live stream. I'm praying for revival. I'm praying that God turns all of this into something good, that the evil people, as they're outing themselves and exposing themselves, will be seen for what they are, that all the people sitting in the middle will go, whoa, that's actually crazy. That's actually totally crazy. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a person who is a soul turning away from the light. I don't want to be a person who is jeering at someone's death and turning his own soul to malice. I don't want to be that kind of person. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm praying to God tonight and will continue to do so, that this evil is turned for good. And that and maybe in some sense, this is like a spark for a revival, a spiritual revival, a Christian revival, a repentance that America desperately needs. Please, if you are a Christian, pray with me on that. Prayer precedes revival. Prayer precedes revival. Pray. Turn the anger that you might feel, the sadness that you might feel, into passion. Ask God to alchemize it. Ask God to give you the strength to love your enemies, to be like how he was, where he could actually face the people and say, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. That is the power to change the world. That is the inside out, upside down kingdom and how it advances. That is what we need. We need the love of Jesus. And we need wisdom. That's for sure. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.